Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are in the midst of a series of videos covering Bitcoin, cryptocurrency that is changing the world, and also of particular interest to people involved with sports betting. Sitting next to me is Justin, Bitcoin expert, who just gave us an overview of what Bitcoin is. And in this segment, we're going to discuss how to acquire it and how to use it to do various things like buy things on the internet,
right,
and of course, fund sportsbook accounts. Justin, thanks for being with us. Tell
You're
us,
welcome.
If let's say someone decides, okay, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to acquire Bitcoins. How do I do it?
So as we spoke about in the last segment, Bitcoin is digital cash.
Right.
Just like if you need to buy any other money, yen or euros, you'd find an exchange and you'd buy some yen and travel off to Japan and enjoy your holiday.
Or you can go to a bank and buy euros at the bank.
Bank exchange, et cetera.
Right.
Bitcoin's a little bit newer, so the banks and traditional airport exchanges aren't selling Bitcoin. I expect they will one day. But today there's specialized companies that do just this exact function, accept your government money and give you Bitcoin. One that I like a lot is Coinbase. Mm-hmm. It's very simple. It feels like an online bank. You get an account set up, you link your bank account, send them $1,000, whatever you want, and start buying Bitcoin.
Right.
Very simple, seamless, easy. And then once you have that Bitcoin, you can send it anywhere you want, clicks of a mouse, and it's about as easy as sending an email. I would even advocate easier because you don't have to write up the content. You just choose who you want to send to and hit send.
Does it matter which exchange you use? Are all the exchanges basically interchangeable, or are some better than others, and why?
Great question. They're not all the same.
Okay.
There's different qualities and different levels of regulation. I wouldn't advocate any particular exchange myself. I would advocate that you do some research and look into it. Circle.com is another great one. You can use your credit card. If you're looking to buy Bitcoins with cash, bitquick.co or LibertyX both allow that function and work very well.
And the wallets, how do you set up a wallet, and are all wallets interchangeable, or does it matter?
So a Bitcoin wallet is much like a physical wallet. Mm-hmm. You use it to store your funds, send and receive. The only difference being it's on your phone or computer. Again, they are different and have different features, and you can do a little bit of searching to figure out which ones you like best. Mm-hmm. There's some that are very high on the privacy security side, and there are others that are higher on the ease of use. Mm-hmm. So for example, Coinbase has a wallet within it, and as we mentioned in the last segment, the security is an issue of you don't have a bank to call if something goes wrong. Coinbase actually acts as that intermediary, and they are there holding your hand.
All right, so for a total newbie, right, complete newbie, what would be your recommended process for someone who wanted to acquire Bitcoins? What wallet and what exchange would you recommend that guy use?
The easiest is go to Coinbase, and on their website they'll walk you through every step of the way. There's no ambiguity, just username, password, just like any other account. If you've set up an email account, you can set one up there. And then Coinbase has its own wallet. I actually prefer using a mobile wallet, so on my mobile phone. And Airbitz is a super easy user interface, AIRBITZ. And actually within that app, you can spend Bitcoin at Starbucks and Target. At Starbucks, it's a 20% discount.
Wow.
Only way I know to get discounts at Starbucks.
All right, and then if you do that, you follow those steps, then what do you have? Is it like a bank account? Like, I have a bank and I check my balance online. I just go in, give my login, and it tells me what my balance is and shows me all my transactions. Is that basically what you have after you follow these steps?
Very simple, yeah. You see your balance there, you can see your transactions, and then you can send and receive, just like online banking.
And then once you have your Bitcoin account, let's say you want to buy something online or fund a sports book, what would the process be then?
Yeah, so if you go into any cashier and say, I would like to pay with Bitcoin, you're going to get a Bitcoin address. Mm-hmm. So it's an alphanumeric string, much like an email address. Mm-hmm. So you just copy and paste that into your Bitcoin wallet and hit send. A lot of the Bitcoin wallets also support QR codes. And basically you can just scan a QR code with your phone, that brings in that Bitcoin wallet address, and hit send.
So you send this, and then they send you like a message back saying like, "Hey, thanks, we got your Bitcoin deposit." Like, how do you know that it went through? And then how do you know that your transaction is copacetic?
It depends on the merchant, but yeah, maybe they'll confirm with an email. You'll see your account balance go up. They'll notify you somehow. So that changes depending. There's 200,000 merchants online that accept Bitcoin,
right,
and they all change it up differently, but usually they'll give you some sort of notification.
All right, so let's say I had a Bitcoin wallet, my first Bitcoin wallet. I want to fund my first account at a sportsbook with Bitcoin. What do? I send this this Bitcoin message, and then they send me back a message saying like, we received your Bitcoin and your fund should be in your account within the hour. That's how it works. And you get a confirmation back.
Depending on where you send it, it could be recognized instantly. It could take 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And there's basically security methods that the receiver takes to say how much risk they're willing to take. So every 10 minutes, the security of accepting Bitcoin goes up.
That's kind of interesting. What do you mean by the risk?
So one of the interesting things about Bitcoin is that it's decentralized.
Right.
So compare that to Visa. If I pay you with Visa, you get an instant message from Visa saying the money is good, but you have to have that intermediary in the middle.
Right.
Bitcoin is peer-to-peer. So how do you know and trust that you got the money? Basically, every 10 minutes, the entire system gets audited. There's a bunch of powerful computers auditing the network, and the amount of time you wait for that process to happen is the level of security that you have that the funds actually arrive.
Right. So when you say risk, you're not saying that like your funds will disappear. You're saying that the
No.
transaction won't go through.
It's basically a fraud prevention
Right.
tool for the person receiving Bitcoin, just to make sure that that money is good. So contrast that to credit cards, where it could take 6 months before you say, yes, that money is actually really good and can't be clawed back.
All right, Justin. So let's just sum this up. Let's say let's keep it very simple. If I'm sitting here with some money, I don't have a Bitcoin account yet, but I want to take some money, buy Bitcoins, and fund an account. Tell us a step-by-step process.
Well, let's go through a specific example. Do you have cash, credit card, or money in the bank that you want to send?
I have a money in the bank. I want to do it with my bank account.
So with money in the bank, go to Coinbase, get that account set up is step one.
And that's just basically like you just log in, create an account like any other website.
Yep, and you link your bank account so that you can transfer from one to the other. Once you've sent that money from your existing bank account to Coinbase, you can buy Bitcoin. So the price is always fluctuating, but buy Bitcoin and then send it to your wallet. So Airbits is a wallet that I recommend. Once you have Bitcoin, you send it there. And once you've got Bitcoin in Airbits, you can send it off anywhere.
And you just, again, step by step, so basically just like an email. You send an email to the Sportsbook. You say, hi, I would like to fund my account, and this is my Bitcoin wallet number.
Yeah, so anywhere that you want to send Bitcoin, you just need to know the sending address, and you hit send.
And the Sportsbook will tell you what the sending is. The Sportsbook will tell you if you want to make a Bitcoin deposit, this is the email that you use to send it.
Just like if you wanted to send an email to help@gmail.com, you need to know that address. To send to any entity, you just need to know their Bitcoin address.
All right, so you send it to them, then they send you a confirmation email back.
Exactly.
And then the funds show up in your account. It seems not that intimidating, actually, and not that scary.
Just like to most people, email seemed a little bit scary before they used it. After they went through, they're like, it couldn't be more easy. Bitcoin is kind of the same way.
All right, Justin, that's a good analogy. Thanks for all your insights into all of this, and we will do another segment after this covering how you get your Bitcoins back into your Bitcoin wallet, I guess, and converting them into dollars into your bank account. If you win at a sportsbook, and then you put it back into your Bitcoin wallet, and then getting the dollars back into your account where they first came from. Look for that at SBR Videos, and also Bookmaker is offering a promotion for anyone who wants to start out with a Bitcoin account. You can email freeplay@bookmaker.eu. Send them your account number at Bookmaker. Send them your Bitcoin wallet ID number, obviously, and they will give you a $25 free play to get you started. Thanks so much, Justin.
Thanks, Peter.